Hello everyone and welcome to my channel White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. Well, it's time for another rune casting video. As you know, we have them 3 times a month, the 9th, 18th, and the 27th. And as you can see, we only have 2 scrolls left, which means that we have 2 more questions to take a look at, which will get specific questions each. The link to all of them, obviously, is down below in the description box, as always. And if, for chance, you take a look at the playlist and, perchance, the question that you're looking for is not there, you can always write it down in the comments, and I'll add them to the scrolls. Okay, now let's mix up these. The ones that lands most in the middle is the one that we're going to take a look at. And the other one, okay, that one's off far away. We'll put this one away for the next one. We'll take a look at this question now and see what we have. How can I build a long-lasting relationship? Okay, someone's thinking positively. A very long-lasting relationship. Maybe they have found the perfect person. Let's see. How can we build a long-lasting relationship? We're going to need some really good advice here. Because someone is interested in staying in a long-term relationship. Very long-lasting. Okay, everybody's in there? Yep, you guys are all in there. Okay, let's we'll scramble them up a little bit. How can I build a long-lasting relationship? Okay. Go in and get them. You have to take out 9. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. 5, 6, 7. 2 more. And now, this is like the last time. 7 came out, and then I had to go looking for another 2. Okay. Very similar. Okay, runes. How can I build a long-lasting relationship? What can you tell me? 3. The very first one in the middle is protection. Alges. This is a symbol of the elk, by the way. This is a really strong one, okay? It talks about being grounded and having strength, but at the same time, it's a shield and for divine protection. Basically, it's telling you to stand your ground. Remember what you need, okay? Now, this often comes up when you're facing a challenge, okay? So, for example, in this case, what can I do to build a long-lasting relationship? Your challenge is perhaps you are facing a commitment. For example, living together or a marriage, and you're saying, wow, this is a challenge. Now, what am I supposed to do? Okay, because I really want this to last, and I really want it to work out. Okay, so I really need something important. I need protection. I want to be protected. I want this relationship to be protected. Okay, so it's telling me that if you're very grounded, if you have strength in what you believe in, okay, you will be protected. If you really believe in this relationship, you are already emitting this energy of protection around it. It's like you're creating a protective bubble around this story, this love story. Okay. The relationship is based on something very strong. And I'm also picking up respect. Okay, because when you stand your ground and you're strong and you believe in something, you are respecting yourself and the other person. Okay, and this is really important because the respect for each other is what makes the relationship last long. Obviously, you would never stay with someone who doesn't respect you, and vice versa. They would never stay with you. Okay. Protect your partner, I'm also hearing, because this is a stone of protection. If you stand up for yourself, you should also stand up for your partner. Okay. And this means giving them respect, respecting them by protecting them, not simply protecting yourself, but also protecting them. And that's being respectful because you're making a commitment towards them. Okay. And this is really important. In fact, this is also the respect that you have not only in a long-lasting relationship, but for example, we had started talking about, like, say, a commitment, but a long-lasting relationship could also be a friendship. Okay, it doesn't have to be love-based, but it can also be a really strong friendship. And friendship is actually the basis of any kind of relationship. It could also be a professional relationship. But if you are friends with someone, you respect them. You're on their side. You protect them. Okay. So you understand that if you are friends, you have the best intentions for them. You would never lie to them. You have their back, etc. This is the stone that was, this is one of the stronger ones that I'm seeing. Okay. And this is the basis of it. Okay. Defend yourself, defend them, be their friend, be on their side all the time. This is like teamwork. Okay. Then we have another really good stone here. Okay. This is water, Lagus. And it represents water. Now, water is emotion, but it's always it's that force that doesn't look very strong, but it is, because water can cut through stones. Okay, a powerful stream can cut through it. And people say, oh, okay, well, yeah, water, big deal. A rock is stronger. No, a rock can get cut by stone. Okay, and water runs down stone because it just cuts through it. Okay, you have to manifest what you desire. You have to really believe in it, like we were saying with this one. Okay, with algae. You have to really believe in it constantly, every single day as you go along. The question was a long-lasting relationship. You can't just believe in it at the beginning when it starts. Maybe it's a partnership for a business or whatever. You can't just believe in it at the beginning and that's it. You have to believe in it every single day. When the day breaks, you open your eyes, you believe in that relationship again. Because if you do, you will spend the entire day working towards it. You'll never work against it. You will always have teamwork. You will always prioritize teamwork, and you will constantly believe in it, constantly work towards a common goal. Okay? So this stone, Lagus, is harnessing the energy of the water, the power, that movement that keeps going. For example, like a lake will eventually go to the sea. Even if you try to divert the riverbed into another direction, it'll retake its course and it will flow out to sea because that's where it has to go. So if you want that long-lasting relationship, you want it to go right to the end of your days until the day you die, then every day you wake up and you think about the exact same thing. What you want, keep the goal in mind and keep going. Okay, then we have Berkana. Okay, birch, the tree of life also. This talks about new beginnings, renewal, but it also is the representation of a tree. A tree, as you know, represents, for example, the family tree, the growth of it, which has very strong roots. So how do you build it? Implement the roots. Let the roots grow deep into the ground. Again, you need the belief for that because you have to reach deep down. You cannot create a relationship on superficial terrain because it won't stand. The tree won't stand. It needs deep roots. So you have to base that relationship on elements that are very deep and very realistic. Okay, very substantial. Okay, and then when that relationship starts, it starts by being born, by being nurtured every single day. You can't just say, hey, look, I brought a tree home, or look, it sprouted, and you just leave it there. You have to water it every single day, right? And you have to nurture it. You have to take care of it. You have to trim it, okay? It's a tree, and it'll continue to grow strong and long. Trees are symbols of life. You have to give it life. You have to take care of it every single day. Okay? And that's how you build a really strong... This is what the stones are saying. 3 elements that they're giving you for a very long-lasting one. You have to manifest it in the physical plane. You have to see it growing. That little acorn that sprouts, and the roots go really down deep because it's based on something really substantial. And then it grows year after year after year, until the end of your days, because it's really long-lasting. You guys wanted long-lasting. We're going to go right to the end of your days. And that little acorn, you're going to see it right at the end as being a big, mighty oak that accompanied you in this relationship from the very beginning to the very last day. And hopefully all the days in between will be fantastic. Okay, guys. here we go. This is another ending to another rune casting. One more left we have, and we're going to see what the last scroll is all about. In the meantime, thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking, for sharing, and for subscribing. I really appreciate it. It's great feedback for me, and I notice it. So thank you, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye for now from Angel.